Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a soup recipe and this soup is wonton soup. I already shared a sweet version of wontons, Chinese favorite dessert, that is dates wonton. So you can try that also and this soup also. I'm going to share couple of Chinese recipes also. So let's start how to make the simple wonton soup today, that too a non-vegetarian. I'm going to stuff nice mince chicken into it and we're going to make our wonton soup. So to start, first we're going to mix the dough for our wontons. This wonton dough I learned it from my husband, so I'm making the same version. You can add around half a cup of all-purpose flour. If you're taking half a cup of all-purpose flour, then you can take around 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to give slight that texture, and we're going to add pinch of salt and also very little of butter. You can add around half a teaspoon of butter, slightly melt it and add it difference. Once you mix the butter perfectly, butter will give the soft texture to our wontons, and we are going to add some hot water. I'm going to add very little of hot water. Add little by little and try to make a dough. If it is too hot, you can mix it with a spoon, dear friends. So I'm going to make a nice slightly soft dough, not too soft. So friends, here you can see I mixed the dough perfectly, and you can rest this dough for just 5 minutes. By the time this dough gets rested, we can make our stuffing. To make the stuffing, as I said, I'm using some chicken mince. So here is the chicken mince. Take chicken and roughly chop it, or even you can put it in a blender and make this. And here is some mushrooms, finely chopped mushrooms, and some carrots, and also some finely chopped capsicum. And for slight spicy touch, we are going to add some pepper powder. You can add white or black pepper powder, and don't forget to add salt. And in this, we are going to add very little of soya sauce. It's a Chinese dish, so you can add very little. You can add light, dark, any soya sauce. And now we are going to mix this. And you can make it into small dumplings. And we are going to fill this in our dough, that is the wonton dough. So here I mixed it perfectly. This I'm going to keep aside. Now I'm going to get my dough back and we're going to start rolling this. Just knead this once, and the same dough, if you want, you can deep fry also, but today I'm making a wontons soup, so I'm not going to deep fry. We're going to boil this along with the stock. You need to make it into a nice thin sheet. Dust some flour and make it into nice thin sheets. So friends, here is our sheet, nice and thin sheet. If it is thick, then when you boil this, we don't want the dough, dear friends. We want very little of dough when we have the wontons. So roll it into thin, and now we are going to cut this into nice roundels. Take a cutter and cut it. You want small sizes, make it small. Big sizes, make it big. So here I made couple of them, and now we are going to fill this and make it into shapes. Here is our filling. Before filling, what we are going to do is we are going to boil our stock. Here I have the stock, the chicken stock. You can use chicken stock, you can use vegetarian stock, any type of stock. And here I have the chicken stock, and I'm going to add this in this saucepan. This is flavored chicken stock, dear friends. I added some chicken, some vegetables, and some bay leaf, peppercorns, and some onions and everything, and I boiled it for 15 to 20 minutes, and here I got the stock. I just strained out everything, and here is the chicken stock. In this, we are going to add the wontons inside it, and we are going to boil it and then serve it in our soup. Very simple. If your stock is ready, you can get an excellent soup. And now take this mixture and put it in the center or to the one edge. You can fill it less or more also. And now apply little bit of water at one edge and then seal this. And there are n variations of making wontons, dear friends. and n variations of making the shapes also. So today I am going to make this shape. First make it semicircle and then apply a little bit of water to one edge, and what you need to do is bring the edges together like this. This is one type of wonton shape, and I am going to show it to you one more shape if you want. Apply very little of water and we are going to seal this, and what we are going to do is, while sealing, at one side we are going to slightly press it, like give a fold and bring it together, give a fold and keep pressing it. Only one side we are folding it, not two sides, just fold it and press it. And now this is ready. We are going to put these into our chicken stock and we are going to let this boil for around 10 minutes, then these will be cooked. So friends, here I made two shapes. One is the regular wonton shape and one is like our gujia shape. This stock has come to a boiling point and now we are going to drop these wontons inside it. I am making around 2 cups of soup, dear friends. Initially when you drop these, they settle in the bottom, and later on once they are ready, they will float it on top. So we need to boil them till they float it on top, then our dish is ready. And here, as I said, I seasoned my stock with salt and all other ingredients, so I am not going to add any more salt. Once it is ready, if you want you can check the salt, or if you have not added any salt, then you can add salt at this point of time. So friends, here you can see our wonton soup is getting ready. Now you can see they are floating on top. Inside also they have cooked and the dough has become nice and transparent, and even you can see the mincemeat and the colors of vegetables. Now you can just switch off the flame, take your soup bowl. Before serving, what we are going to do is we are going to add some spring onions for nice color, and also some carrots just finely chopped, which we added in our stuffing. I just removed little bit and kept it aside, and also very little of Chinese cabbage, and now goes in our soup. First we are going to put the wontons and now goes in our soup. Before serving, always check the taste, dear friends, and then serve it. If you want, you can give some soya sauce, some vinegar soaked chilies. An excellent aroma. Wow. This is perfect and superb and yummy. So friends, inside also our chicken is cooked perfectly, and outside the dough is also perfectly cooked, the wonton dough, and it's become nice and soft and smooth. The moment you put into your mouth, it will melt in your mouth. But don't be in a hurry, it is very, very hot, you may burn your mouth. Excellent taste. Salt is also perfect, and the flavors from the chicken. Dear friends, I am going to enjoy this, but you guys try this simple wonton soup in winter. Your family will love it. It will take just 15 minutes to get ready, dear friends, if your stock is ready. I hope you enjoyed this simple session. If you like it, make it, share it, and also feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.